to the oceanic beauty. Let's try to transfer it into our interaction purity. Nature's pristine, lost in your eyesight for free.
Okay, so we're here now. We had to come on down and skip some, but we're at verse 326. And the angel Gabriel is still talking to Yakhzehyah. And here it is where he gets the scroll of the order of the Immaculate Conception. Okay. And the angel Gabriel continued to instruct Yakhzehyah, saying, Behold, I will give you a scroll that will make possible the incarnations of the Lord and Lady. For lo, proper vessels must be prepared to receive the souls of the Lord and Lady, and this scroll will show the way. Do not add this scroll to the Holy Megillah, but keep it separate. Make 7 copies of the scroll. Then select from your surviving brethren and sister and leaders for 7 new hidden encampments. Provide a copy of this scroll to each leader, with instructions to form within their encampment a secret suborder, the order of the Immaculate Conception. Then, lo, the angel said, Peace be with you, and vanished, leaving the scroll with Yakhzehyah. Behold, the scroll was called the scroll of the angel on the Immaculate Conception. Yakhzehyah spent the night studying the scroll. Yea, he read the scroll several times, deeply contemplating its meaning. Lo, before he made the 7 copies of the scroll called for by Gabri'el, Yakhzehyah wrote a letter that would be given to each of the 7 leaders of the 7 new encampments. He expressed great sympathy for the loss of many beloved ones at the hands of the Aaronites. He wrote of the visitation of Gabriel and the giving of the scroll. He explained that the scroll called for the creation of 7 hidden encampments to be located along the river Jordan. Together with the network of home campuses, those 7 encampments would constitute the campus of the Order of the Immaculate Conception. That order would itself be a tributary of Essene Mountain of Peace, the Nasarean Mystery School headquarters at the Mother Temple in Alexandria, Egypt. Though these 7 encampments along the River Jordan would be campuses, to the eye they would appear to be but small settlements. Yakhzehyah explained in his letter the purpose of the 7 campuses of the Jordan, and also the home campuses. Though each encampment would teach mastery of all 7 sefirot, each would be especially associated with one. Wherefore they would be arranged along the river Jordan in the order of the 7 sefirot of the tree of life, according to the Bahir Shibatayim. Lo, these encampments would not be permanent homes for the students, but would be permanent homes for other Nasareans, including teachers, crafters, and common villagers. For lo, Gabriel had said that the order of the Immaculate Conception should be a secret suborder within each village, hidden from the eyes of observers. Students would begin at the first of the encampments at the base of the Jordan and work their way up through each encampment unto the 7th campus. Lo, one must be at least 13 years of age to take initiation into the order, and must not be older than 15. One must choose initiation of their own free will, with the blessing of the parents required. Although initiation is not possible before the age of 13, the parents of the order raise even their younger children according to the ways of the order. Behold, each new initiate spends 1 month at each of the 7 campuses of the Jordan, beginning at the base of the Jordan and ascending unto the crown at Lake Galilee. Yea, the 7th campus is hidden within the encampment of Lake Galilee, and when a student passes through all 7 encampments along the Jordan, he or she is taken to the home campus east of Mount Carmel. There they live with their family for 6 months, and during the 6 months they study with the Nasarean priests and priestesses of Mount Carmel. At the end of the 6 months, which marks the Nasarean year of 13 months since taking initiation, each student lives with his or her family in one of the home campuses chosen by their parents. Lo, these are called home campuses because residence is of long duration, not just a month, as with the 7 Jordan River campuses. Behold, at the age of 18, behold, at the age of 17, the student repeats the journey up the 7 campuses of the Jordan, this time without requirement that their family accompany them. Nevertheless, a family member may choose to accompany the initiate, for though the path is patrolled by Nasarean lions, the journey is not without danger. Lo, the word immaculate means pure. Yea, and for the Lord and Lady to incarnate in human bodies, purified vessels must be prepared. The scroll given by Gabriel declared that this was to be accomplished over 7 generations. According to Gabriel, if a family line performed 7 consecutive generations of Immaculate Conception, the 7th generation would see the birth of vessels pure enough to make possible the incarnations of the Lord Christ and the Lady Christ. Behold, an Immaculate Conception is a pure conception in spiritual love by a man and woman made pure by the teachings of the disciplines of the order of the Immaculate Conception. Behold, not all who walk the path of the order of the Immaculate Conception will choose to make babies, for not all are called to the path of parenthood. And of them who choose to make babies, not all will choose to do so according to the most rigorous disciplines of Immaculate Conception. But even those not called to make babies may benefit from the teachings and disciplines of the order, for lo, every Nazarene is called to purify the 7 sefirot within, and to birth the Christ within. But for them who feel called to birth the child according to the most rigorous precepts of Immaculate Conception, yea, and to raise the child in the ways of the order of the Immaculate Conception, the scrolls declares this: if any family line performs 7 consecutive generations of Immaculate Conception, the bodies of them of the 7th generation shall be fit vessels to receive the souls of the Lord Christ and the Lady Christ. And at that time, the Lord and Lady will take incarnation. Behold, many family lines will volunteer, and many will persist for a generation or two. A few blessed family lines will persist unto 7 generations of Immaculate Conceptions. And none but Jah and Elohim will know which family lines have preserved and which have not. And to each family line that preserves for 7 generations, a great soul will incarnate, and into 2 of those family lines will incarnate the souls of the Lord and Lady. Lo, even 1st or 2nd generation Immaculate Conceptions attract beautiful souls, and with each additional Immaculate Conception in a family line, the beauty of the incarnating soul is magnified. Yea, to whatever degree parents purify themselves before conception, the purity of the soul attracted to the womb increases. And this is the foundational perception of the order of the Immaculate Conception. Let not those family lines that stumble for a generation or dismay thinking they are tainted, for lo, any generation that embraces these disciplines, or even one generation, may see the birth of a holy child. This is important. Everyone, even celibates and the aged, are called to birth a holy child within the manger of their own heart. Okay? And so the Immaculate Conception, and this is the precept of the order of the Immaculate Conception. And Mary and Joseph were a part of family lines that kept it for 7 generations. And the family lines that continue 7 generations will open the door into this realm for the purest souls to incarnate, even our God and Goddess imminent, the Lord Christ and the Lady Christ. For behold, King Jade and Queen Jannah come as man and woman with their glory veiled. They will limit their powers to that which is a perfect man and woman are capable of, and that they may demonstrate the potential of human beings, the potential of the human being. And to show the fullness of human potential, they will wear bodies purified by 7 immaculate conceptions. For a lesser body could not hold powerful vibrations of their souls, even though their glory be veiled. Right. So that was the order of the Immaculate Conception, right? So the Lord and Lady will take incarnation into two family lines that maintain the highest degree of purity for 7 generations. For lo, even amongst those who maintain the discipline of Immaculate Conception, some do to a higher degree and with greater commitment. For lo, even amongst those, who maintain the discipline of Immaculate Conception, some do to a higher degree and with greater commitment. All right. So that was the scroll of the angel on the Immaculate Conception. So now we understand a little bit more, hopefully, what Immaculate Conception means, and that it wasn't about just Mary being a virgin and not sleeping with a man. It was about following the way and purifying generation after generation for 7. And this is also hitting on the 7 sefirot, which we all have. We know them as chakras, and if we can purify those, we can birth the Holy Christ within our own heart. And that is the dual message that we need to know in order to birth the Christ within us. And for these last days. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out for all the videos. Stay tuned. We'll get something else up here for you soon.
Let's try to transfer it into our interaction purity. Nature's pristine laws